Hi, everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Computers with Kristi. I'm so glad you're watching. I am just going to go over a couple quick things. First, I want to show you how to enter a recruit into the system. And then I also am going to show you how to create a Facebook poll to have people interact and get them messages going, okay? So first, I'm going to share my screen. Maybe. There we go. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how to create a recruit in the system, because I know there were some questions. So first thing you want to do is go to your website. Now, the easiest way to do it is obviously send them your website and have them click on the join us button and fill everything out, and then they could do everything. But if you want to make it easier for them and enter them for like we used to, here's how you do it. You could find your personal website by clicking up here by your profile on your picture and go to view edit profile. And if you scroll down, it'll have your website right over here to the right. So if you click on it, it's a hyperlink and it's going to take you right to your website. So you can click on that and your website will come up. And right here, this button says join us. If you click on that, it is going to say congratulations on your decision to join Tupperware. You're joining Kristi Jackson's team. So it'll actually give them your name. So if you're not putting it in for them, what you want to do is make sure you let them know to look for your name before they sign up, because obviously you want them to sign up under you and not someone else. So basically what you do is you just, and I'm going to make one up. I'm not going to go through the whole process because I was going to save my recruit from the other day to do this, but I wanted to get her in. So here's Jane Doe. I'm going to put a bunch of E's on it. And you put in their name and you could just make up a birthday. Well, you put their birthday in, don't make one up. Oh, we don't want them too old, huh? All right. And then you're going to put in a mailing address, whatever their address is. I will use mine again. So basically what you want to do is you want to ask them for their address. If you're putting it in, it's their legal name. So usually what I do is I ask them for the name on their driver's license, because you want to make sure that they're in the system correctly. Because if they are going to sell Tupperware or be a discount member and maybe switch over to sell Tupperware, you want that name to be their legal name. So if they do get W-2s and for tax purposes, it's correct, okay? So make sure you ask them their name on their driver's license, their date of birth, their address, and their email address, okay? Those are the things you're gonna want. Their phone number. Actually, all you have to do is put in their mobile number. And you're gonna put that in twice. And here is their email address. And then put it in again. And the reason they do this is to make sure that it's incorrect or it's incorrectly. All right. Then if for some reason their shipping address is different, so sometimes their shipping address will be at a different location. I know sometimes like PO boxes and stuff like that. And the system's kind of weird with PO boxes. So getting a physical address is the best. And then email, oh, it does not match. What did I do wrong? Kristi S98 test123@yahoo.com. Oh, looks the same to me. Let me see. I wonder if I could just copy it in there.
Kristi, the first one you have a comma, not a period.
Oh, thanks. Hi, Nikki. All right. I'm glad you have better eyes than me. All right. Is it still a comma? It sure is. Here, let's do this. It won't let you paste that. Yes. I probably could have made up an easier password. There we go. All right. All right, so now you should get this next button. And once you put in next, it'll give you a suggested address and you wanna make sure that that address is correct. I always use the suggested one because that's the one that the post office has. So you wanna make sure that it gets to them, okay? Then you're gonna create a username. So what I suggest is something that they're going to be easily put in and familiar with. So their first and last name. So I'm just gonna put Jax as my husband's nickname. Huh. And then you can't use the same name as your username for your password, just so you know. All right, so then you pick whatever kit you want. So there's a virtual kit and there's the business kit. So I'm gonna select the virtual kit and then desired website. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna pick, they give suggestions. Just pick whatever one of the suggestions is unless you wanna type out your own. Again, I would use something that has to do with your name. So it's easier for people to find you. If you make something up really obscure or something like that, it'll be a lot harder for them to find. Then you hit next and it's going to, I don't want to save that password. It's going to ask you for payment information. And this is where they have all the consultant agreements and things like that you have to check off before signing them up. And then once you're done, you click on complete enrollment. You enter your payment information here. All right. And then that's it. It's really that easy. All you do is hit next to complete enrollment. They will actually, the next step that comes up is actually a screen that will say, continue to your website that they can click on and they could set up their website and they can get in and place their first order. They've made it really, really easy for the customers to use. So that's amazing. All right. So that's how you enter a recruit. And now I am going to go to, stop share for 1 second, and then I'm going to go to my other screen here. All right, so this is how to create a poll on your Facebook page or your group. This is really a great way to get people to interact, and it actually, when they respond to your question in your story or on your poll, it'll actually put it in Messenger for you so you could have that interaction back and forth. So what you do is you go into your party, and this is just a mock party that I made up to do stuff like this. If you see here this little poll button, if you click on that, you can just put something simple. So like a poll that I did this month because of the fridge smarts, I just put something really simple. Do you throw away a lot of produce? And then you give them answers. Simple yes and no. That's all you have to do, guys. And then you click post. And what that does is it posts a question and then they could click on the answer. Okay. And you could see who answers, and the people that say yes, that is your opportunity to message that person and say, oh my gosh, we have such a deal for you. This month, we have our fridge smarts and they could save you, a ton of money. And you just go into this conversation, and that allows them to get that communication going, because that's what you need a lot of times to get sales. And then you just go from there. So real simple and easy, quick. To do it on your Facebook story, on the computer, it's a little bit different. You need to do it on your story. You actually need to do it from a phone or Android. At least that's what I heard, unless Nikki, you know something different. All you do is you go on, and I'm going to stop share for a minute because I want to show you my phone here. You go on, create a story, and then when you scroll over all the way to the end, there's a poll button there, and you just click that, and then you type in whatever question you want. A lot of produce, I'm doing the same thing. And then you hit the next button, and it'll give you that yes or no question. You click share story, which I'm going to actually do it again. And then that's going to go right onto my story. And that is the one that when they answer, it goes automatically to your Facebook messages. It's amazing. So quick and easy. A couple little tips. Do any of you have any questions about putting in recruits, about the poll, or anything else in the system? You could either type it in the chat or.
Yes. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good.
So, wasn't there like a kit or something that if someone joined for $60, or they
So
could get products for $60?
there used to be one a while ago. There was a
Oh, that was last
$60
month.
set. Yeah, there was a
Okay.
summer gig kit. It was a couple months ago. They did a $60 kit. Right now, the only options are the $15 kit, virtual kit, and then the $109 business
Okay.
kit. And the $109 business kit's almost $400 worth of product. So it's definitely a great option for people if they want product.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw something if they joined last week for $750, they could get products or something, but no.
So there was a, if they were on either the recruiting chat, they were offering a product when they signed up, but that, and Nikki, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's over, right? Or is it still this week, Nikki?
That's over, but I think you're talking about the first order bonus with the pasta set or the fridge set. That's a $60 value for. I think they're getting it for 30. Is that right, Kristi, or 40?
That's what I was talking about.
Oh yeah, it's $100 value for the $30. So what they have to do is they actually have to get enrolled. Once they place their first time order of $40 or more, then they will get a coupon loaded. And usually it's the following month.
Okay.
And then they could pick from either the pasta set, or I think it's the fridge set with the pitcher and the fridge stackable. So they could choose one of those two sets once they place that order.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Are there any other questions about the system? Any techie questions you guys may have about Facebook? If you guys don't have questions, I'm going to stop the recording now.